Go make coffee real quick.
Good morning, everyone. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker.
Chick Picker!
Picker.
You missed your part, Todd.
Ted is, of course, he misses it. What the heck?
What the hey? You missed your part, Todd.
Yep. Docking your pay. You're on mute.
Chick Picker. Sorry I'm late.
Yeah, it's the end of the show. Goodbye. Kidding.
Erg. Erg.
Oh, man.
Coffee.
Yeah, so finding a lost item in your inventory is really good exercise, though.
Oh,
Yeah, it is.
It gets you up, moving around, lifting stuff, and moving stuff out the way.
And you're touching everything.
well, that's right.
I hope that I sell. I hope that I sell. Like, what was that number? 127. So I went through 127 pieces and I touched all of them. So
Nice. Hey.
so hopefully,
There, right?
And it's fun. It's like an Easter egg hunt.
I
Fun.
would not say that. I would rather hunt Easter eggs any day.
No doubt.
I know, it's frustrating as hell when you're
Yeah.
going, where did I put that?
Yeah. I was telling Valerie and Todd that I had an item that I was supposed to ship, and it said in the SKU K, which is K for box K, and I no longer have boxes, so the inventory number didn't get changed whenever I switched to my new system. So, and I've had a couple like that. It's like, come on, really? I couldn't put the freaking number in there. Whatever. So,
Good morning, Shirley. Good morning, Kelly. Good morning, Mike.
hi guys. So it's like, I've had this item for this has come out of the dumpster. So this is a
dumpster days.
Yeah, a dumpster item. So, but it's a basketball jersey type shirt for men. One with the cut off arms, the cut off sleeves. Still that silky material. And it's from the 90s. So it was a good sell, So I didn't want to screw it up.
Right.
So
that's right. That's right, Mike. I like.
Yeah, well, if you only have a few things in the box.
Box 1, box 2, box 3. Box 180.
That would be, yeah. That would be a little bit hard for like, because I have 350 pieces of clothing. Well, that's actually not true, because I have more clothing than that, but they're in a actually I think I have 500. I have over 500 pieces with my jeans and all of that, because my jeans are 400 and my Halloween dresses are 500s. So those are on the other shelf, and so I know that the 400 and 500s are over there. So actually I have over 500 clothing items, but I know that I don't have to go over there to the jeans and dresses if I didn't sell those. So I'm gonna go make coffee real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. Excuse me. Good morning, Karen. Yeah. So, what's going on today? Y'all are going to have to keep me going here, because I'm like drowning. I'm tired and I'm cold and I'm tired. So
Yeah.
not my normal self. Usually I'm ready to roll, ready to rock and roll. But this morning, whew, I woke up on time. I think I woke up at 6, but man,
Slow to get around, huh?
I'm just tired. Just tired. I had some good sales. Oh,
Yeah.
had some good sales. I think I have 14 going out.
Wow.
So that was good. It was
I
good.
have 2.
2. It was a busy morning, and then it kind of slowed down in the afternoon, and then overnight I got a couple of offers. So good morning, Joanne.
That works.
Yeah, I did my listings yesterday, and then I packaged everything up yesterday, and it was good. Good to get all that out of here. Move it in, move it out. That's the plan.
I would
So,
like to get everything I bought at the garage sale Friday listed this week.
yeah, that'd be great.
We'll see. I don't know. Now there's got to be good garage sales over in the big town,
Mm-hmm.
but without yard sale treasure map working very good, I'm going to have to scrounge around for locations.
Well, your Facebook Marketplace, they're going to have yard sales listed. And then the newspaper.
Craigslist will probably still have a few.
Yeah.
Somewhere. I've never really looked for garage sales on Craigslist because they've always been on yard sale treasure map.
Yeah. Is that not working anymore, or?
They lost their deal with Craigslist.
Oh, gotcha.
So none of the Craigslist garage sale listings are automatically uploaded to yard sale treasure map anymore.
Kelly says she's got 2 going out, one Posh and one Macari. Mike said he had a terrible fever Saturday night, bad chills, couldn't get warm. Then again the last 2 nights. Today I feel better. Oh, that's bad. Kelly says garagesalefinder.com. You better write that down. That might be a good one.
Yeah.
Now write that down. Joanne says my sales on eBay suck and it's all my fault. This month has been full of distractions and guests, but I have been cross-posting to other sites, so those have been better. That's good. That's really good. To tell you the truth, I haven't been doing Poshmark or Macari or any of those. I've really just been focusing on my eBay for right now, just giving that all the love. And Kelly said also GSALR.com.
I think I have that app, but it's not doing very good either.
Wow. Mike says I got an offer for $200 on that Jonathan Adler piece, which is comforting. I thought I screwed up there for a second. Well, that's good. That's a $200 offer. That's nothing to scoff at. That's pretty good. Unless you paid $200 for it, then I'd say, yeah, it's not going to work. But I doubt you did. Morning, Christy. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, so I've just been listing and packing and moving things around. I got a couple of little house projects that I need to get done today. Nothing big, just more cleaning out and getting rid of some stuff. So
Yep.
I got a lot of that to do in the next little bit. So, and I'm just trying to keep busy. Yesterday was, I think, what the weather, I think it was 61, and then I think today's supposed to be the same. That's a little bit on the chilly side, but when the sun's out, and
Yeah, it's better than 30.
yeah, it's I can't complain at all.
Mm-hmm.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, I guess.
You guess?
Well, I don't have the YouTube sound, but
Do I sound
you sound fine to me.
the same? I sound the same?
Yeah.
Okay. Because
You don't sound like John Wayne or anything. So.
Oh, thank goodness for that. No, because I found the speaker set, and sometimes when you wear those headphones, they kind of, I don't know, they kind of squish my ears, and so it was good to get have something that I didn't have to wear headphones with.
You sound super clear to me, and I can even hear you and understand you from my kitchen. So I think that they're good.
Okay. Well, it's a keeper then.
Yeah.
So
now that you mention it, you sound slightly different, but you still sound good. I mean, you sound like the same old Valerie.
Okay.
To me, you sound much clearer.
Okay. That's good. That's good. I don't know. It was just something I found in a box. I was taking everything out of the box and putting it in a tote, and I found this, and I was like, okay, maybe I can do that. Maybe I can do something with that. And I don't like the headphones because it sounds dumb, and I'm usually not that vain, but it flattens my hair.
Yeah. Right.
That sounds completely dumb, but yeah.
No, I understand.
Anyway, it's dumb, but
Fuzzy's being a crybaby this morning.
Who?
Fuzzy.
Oh, well, ain't that every day?
Well, yeah.
Pretty much.
I'm gonna have to give him a treat or something.
So Sally, I shipped out 14.
Woo!
14 packages. Yeah.
And those were all yesterday?
Those were all yesterday.
Woo!
I had a couple of offers overnight, but yeah.
That's great. Good job, sister.
Thank you.
That's so inspiring to me. I mean, I feel like whenever I don't feel like that's bragging or anything. I think that's a good thing to know. I know that you're listing every day and being consistent and stuff, and so that's why you're getting sales. It's not because you completely dropped all your prices and all that, which is a lot of mine. That's a lot of my sales, is having a sale and promoted listings. I have to keep my activity up because I don't list as much,
Yeah.
I think I got because I was doing some rearranging and stuff yesterday, and which is still a good thing to for me to get done for my own mental health, I think. But listing I was just very kind of in a rut yesterday, and I didn't know what to list, and so I opened a tub of toys. And so I've been listing out of this tub of toys, and I think I got 5 up. So
nice.
It wasn't a lot, and I should have done more, but after dinner I was dead meat, so I was like, because I stayed up until I think 3, and I just went. I felt I didn't have a good day yesterday. I had stomach issues almost all day yesterday, and I think maybe that was from the shot. I'm not sure. Couple cold chills and stuff like that. So, maybe just a adverse reaction from that shot.
Yeah.
But I felt like I got a lot accomplished yesterday from the way that I felt. I probably should have been in bed all day yesterday, but I ended up going to bed and sleeping. I woke up at 6 or something to eat, and then I went right back to bed. So, and I stayed in bed until 8 o'clock this morning.
Woo!
I know. That bed, it keeps you.
So you're getting used to it?
Yes. And I did call to see if they could change the legs. And on that model, I got the Janssen shot, which is Johnson & Johnson, which is the one stop. One shot, one stop. Whatever, but yeah, it's like but I called and they said that model of base is not able to change the legs, and so they even went to the manufacturer, which is Serta, and they're supposed to get back to me. So, to say whether or not they have something else that they can give me, but I'm getting used to it, and as long as I have the head up a little bit and the feet up more than the head, then I'm fine, because it kind of like is a recliner,
right?
And I feel more secure, because it keeps me on my back and doesn't let me lay on my stomach. Hi there, Hank. Hi, Christy and Mike and Kelly and all the other good people. Yeah, that's good.
Back for my next shot next Friday.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I had the Moderna. On the second one, does your arm hurt as bad as the first one?
I have not heard.
Todd?
Gwen's hurt.
On the second one too?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Well, as long as I'm prepared for it, I mean, it wasn't completely debilitating, but it was.
I don't think I turned my coffee pot on.
Yeah, her shoulder was on both shots were sore for a couple of days, and she had the woogie feelings. I don't know how to describe it. It's just kind of lack of energy and kind of upset stomachy and this and that.
On the last one?
Yeah. Nothing was hatefully bad, but
yeah. Well, that day I may just have to plan on just taking the day off and just relaxing that day. Because number one, I think it's at 9 o'clock in the morning, so I won't have a show. And then, I'm probably just going to have to plan on it. Morning, Lori.
Good morning.
Hi, Lori.
Good morning.
Let's see. The media's been bad-mouthing J&J shot. I would ignore that. The establishment has money invested in the other two. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard this morning that it's causing blood clots.
Yeah.
From 18 to 40. So my sister had the Johnson & Johnson, and so far so good. So
yeah, I didn't even have a sore arm from that. Like, it hurt whenever it was going in, and I could feel it in my muscle. And then maybe like right after a couple hours, but that was it. But the
See,
know,
I didn't even feel it go in. I
you
didn't.
didn't-
No, I mean it didn't hurt when she put
Oh.
the shot in. It did not hurt.
Huh,
I mean it was like done and over with before you
yeah.
know. And then it really didn't even start hurting until the evening, and then into the next day is when it hurt the worst.
Yeah.
I don't know. Julie said they didn't tell you to rub it. I said, well, no, they didn't say anything.
Huh.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I did that. I rubbed it so that it can flow, instead of just sitting there.
Yeah.
And I thought maybe that would keep it from hurting, and maybe that's what it did it. But
Maybe.
I mean, Shirley says, "Are you still with me holding out on the vaccine?" It's whatever. It's whatever you feel like you need to do for yourself.
Yeah.
I don't really want to make it I don't think it's a political thing, but some people try to make it out to be like that. But it's whatever you think for yourself. I was just thinking about it, and with so many problems here, and I'm sure that Shirley, you're just in as bad a spot as I am. Even in a small town, our small town we're second in the state as far as county,
Wow.
which is crazy because we're so small
Right.
and spread out too. So it's nuts that we have such high numbers right now, and all of that. And not only that is that we're seeing a lot of people that we know personally go into the hospital and die, be on the on the respirator, or not respirator, the ventilator, and die because they can't get off the ventilator, which is sad, and so it's like, yes, I know, Mr. Sadie, it's been political, and I knew that it was going to do that. I knew that it was going to be a political thing, but I try to just if somebody is if somebody's against it, I completely understand that, because I was against it too.
Sure. So yeah.
I didn't really want to get it because I thought it wasn't it wasn't a, what do you call it, like it's new.
Experimental almost.
So, I mean, but really the Johnson & Johnson they've been using for a while. They've been using that for Ebola. So which I found out, which is kind of better,
Yeah.
that they've been using it for other stuff. And this has come from the Mayo Clinic, this information. So, but it's, what do you mean, Shirley? What do you mean with people? And I work with the public every day, so that's another thing. I just have to take care of myself. Brandon's not going to get it.
Right.
I already know. Now, if he could get it and then not wear a mask, that would be a different thing.
Right.
But he's.
I think a lot more people would get it if they knew that they didn't have to wear the mask. I think they'd be like,
yeah, but we're not going to be able to go to the mask for a while.
Right.
Until like so much of the population has the vaccine.
Yeah.
So it's I know it's not fun. I've had it before. I swear I've had it.
Mike says, I'm afraid to go get tested. The clowns down here will probably give me something instead.
Oh gosh. Is he sick right now?
He's in Florida. He had the chills the other day.
Oh.
And wasn't feeling real good, and so
She's afraid they're gonna use a used swab, one that was on somebody's ass.
oh my gosh, that would be your luck, wouldn't it, Mike?
Hey, don't let them use the brown one.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Yeah, that's I mean, it's good, Shirley, that you haven't been out of the house, but for your mental state, I don't know if that's a good thing or not. It could be be a bad thing for you, and there's a lot of people battling depression right now also, just because they've been
Hooked up.
cooped up and stuff and not able to see family. But there's people, like, if I was to go see my sister in California, she probably wouldn't give me a hug because she's so against, she's like, she hasn't had the shot yet, she hasn't had the vaccine, and so
I'd give her a hug.
I would too. I would tackle her to the freaking
I grabbed her and hugged her.
Yeah. But you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
she's been staying away from people and not going to barbecues and cookouts and stuff with her friends because they've been cooped up.
Right.
So, yeah.
It's been a rough go. Definitely.
So, I lost my main card yesterday.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, these little vintage purses I got.
Yeah.
Well, on this one of the little rivets that holds the hinge on
Uh-huh.
was broken. So I decided to go to the hardware store to find a machine screw to put in there and a nut for it. And so I'm walking into Ace Hardware going,
Oh my gosh.
da-da-da-da-da-da, with my
Oh
little
my
debutante purse and all the little
Well, you
ladies
got all
are
kinds
going,
of looks like.
oh, that's the little ladies, and they're going, oh, that's so pretty, and the men are looking at me like, holy shit, what just walked in the door?
Definitely dropped his voice a couple octaves. I'm just fixing it for my mom.
Yeah, I'm fixing this for Granny.
I need a screw for my purse.
So I was like, listen, fellas, my purse, I need to fix it. But no, I was like, I kind of.
So did you get it fixed?
Well, yeah, I got some machine screws and put in there and snugged it up. The screws are slightly too long, but I didn't want to cut them off because I didn't want to break the plastic by snipping on it. And
Yeah.
that loose side is what, 60, 70 years old. I don't want to break it by putting a little side torque on the screw
Yeah.
Good.
and snapping a big old crack in it.
Glad you were able to get that fixed.
Yeah, I listed this one for like $125 or best offer. So
That is beautiful.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
it's neat, but
Absolutely beautiful. And there's a lot of people that collect those. Those
Yeah.
are highly collect. I know Dawn Maserati. She collects those.
oh, does she?
Mm-hmm. She's a huge collector of those. Or she was. I don't know if she's she's thinned out her collection or not, but I know she used to be.
Yep.
But that's good. That's good that you were able to get it fixed. So
Yeah, it's just a little. Walked up to the counter and said, "You like my purse?" And the little girl behind the counter said, "Is that what that is?" I said, "Yeah, check it out." And I opened it up. She goes, "Oh, that's so cute." And I was like,
oh my god.
"Yeah, but it's not it's for my mom. So, I'm fixing it for mom. So
Yeah, gotta throw that cover story in there.
Yes.
You'd be
Sadie
on
wants
front
me
page
to
news.
him address now. Thanks, Sadie. It's amazing how many female things I've gotten into since reselling.
Mhm.
I've got doll socks and shoes. I know a whole lot about
Like,
I know a whole lot more about Cabbage Patch dolls than I ever thought I would in my whole life.
yep.
I got some vintage ladies hosiery that has filtered through my store, and
Yeah.
yeah. What else have I had that's kind of
Makeup.
makes me all that makeup makes me
Yeah.
lose my man card.
Good old Mary Kay.
Yeah, you go to an estate sale and you raid the perfumes in the bathroom, and
Sure.
you bring those out, and people look at you like,
Uh-huh.
are those for you?
Right.
And yeah,
Yep, that's true. They kind of look at me the same way when I'm over in the tool section at an auction.
Yeah.
They look at you like, what are you doing over here?
What are you doing here?
Like what? I can't know how to use a power tool?
Right. Exactly.
I'm thinking
I
I
don't
probably
know.
know a lot more about them than you do, dude. I used them for 20-some years.
Right.
And then some.
In the rummage sale, our Lutheran rummage sale,
Mm-hmm.
it's basically set up like a hospital ward. There's individual rooms that you go in, and 3 of the rooms are women's clothing, and I never go in those.
No?
No, I don't know why. It just,
Are you embarrassed?
I don't know. It just kind of creeps me out. For one thing, I don't know anything about women's clothes.
Good
I mean,
to
there's
learn.
no law that says a man can't go in the women's clothing room, but
Right.
you never see any other men in there.
No, you'd probably be the only one.
I'd probably be the only one, and so I don't know. Just if I go in there, and I imagine those women be looking at me like, "Oh, you want a date or something? What are you doing here?"
Let them look.
Yeah,
Let them look.
there's no telling how many thousands of dollars worth of women's clothes I haven't
I
gotten
bet.
because I won't go in those rooms.
Yeah.
You think this bra's my size? Yeah.
You think these panties make my butt look too big?
So one thing I found out that you can't list anymore. I used to do a lot of bras, used bras, and you can't list used bras on eBay anymore.
Well, you can't.
No.
I thought you could.
You can list new ones,
I've listed
or you can
used
list,
ones just recently.
or you can list them under a different category, like a collectible, vintage category. But to list them under used bras, no, you cannot do that.
Do they just take those listings down now?
I don't know. I don't know if they took the used ones down already. I don't know, but I don't know if that's something just recently or if it's been like that for a while, because I don't list them
That's so weird because I
all the
swear
time.
I swear I listed some recently.
I guess they consider that kind of the same thing as like used underwear. So I don't know.
That's weird.
What about bathing suits?
Well, bathing suits you can list. Used bathing suits you can list with no problem.
What's the difference?
I don't know.
Yeah, because you don't wear panties underneath a bathing suit, do you?
No.
Not a normal person.
Not
would.
normally, no. But I do know some people that have.
Although I've seen someone wear pantyhose. when I was
With a
little.
baby.
Bathing suit.
Yeah, my brother-in-law's mom had really bad legs,
Uh-huh.
and they used to manage one of the local apartment buildings in Mason, and they had a pool. So my sister would take us over there when we were little to swim. And the first time, she's from France, in Belgium, she come out in her bathing suit, and she still had her pantyhose on. I'm like, Pammy, she forgot to take off her pantyhose. Like, no, sis, that's for her legs. She was skinny as a rail. I mean, she was tiny little woman. And she would always wear these dark pantyhose because she had bad varicose veins
Right.
in her legs. And it's like, you're going to swim in those? You know?
I can't even imagine. Ugh.
Wow. It seemed like the water would get in them and bag up around your ankles.
Yeah, well,
That would be awful.
She's like, yes, I'm going to swim in them, in her little Belgian accent. I'm like, why? I was like 8. Very
Oh,
inquisitive.
goodness.
Pammy's like, "All right, stop it." Well, I'm curious.
Absolutely. That's what kids are supposed to do. Ask all the weird questions that the adults want to know and don't have the guts to ask.
And at the most inopportune moments.
Oh, sure.
Middle of a store.
Hi, Nishana. Hope you're having a good day at the charity thrift store. That would be detrimental for me, I think. Even though at one point I was actually thinking about volunteering, I think that would be like the worst thing for me because I wouldn't want to work. I would want to shop. 20 as long as I'm there, I want to shop.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I wouldn't mind it if I knew the people there and was friends with them and just had conversations and stuff while I was doing. But
and I would have more. I would have so much stuff, more than I do now. I would have, store. I would have that whole storage unit, all of them.
Right.
So yeah, that's not good for me. Mr. Sadie says I use pantyhose, not your pantyhose. I use pantyhose for fishing with chicken liver. Oh,
Yeah.
well,
I do.
there you go.
You can use those.
Yeah.
You can use the like the netting that comes around a bag of onions.
Yeah.
That's good too. Keeps your chicken your chicken livers on the hook.
yeah, because they'll just slime right off your hook.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Mike says he had a 10-year-old look in my locker and call my inventory junk. I felt like kicking his butt, he said. Shauna says we do have all dad conversations shopping with the same group every Tuesday. I could shop here one day a week and never have to really go to another thrift store. Well, that's a good thing, but yeah, I'd be a hot mess. I know I would be.
I would be like looking at things while I was putting it away, and it would be I wouldn't be working very much.
Every day I'd have a big old pile in the corner. It's
Yep.
mine.
Yep.
Mine.
Yep.
Mine bird. Speaking of thrift shop, look at the big behemoth I got, the whole set.
Oh,
It's
wow.
about $150 used, give or take.
Wow.
If it's got all the pieces. So I'm sitting here. It filled up my mail tote. So I'm sitting here sorting and bagging all these pieces.
Oh my
Paid.
God.
They only had it marked $6, but it was half off, so I got it for $3. And it was a big bag.
Nice.
But this is my second day working on it.
Oh my God.
Well, at some point, the hours spent sorting pieces are not going to equal the amount of dollars per hour you need to make.
Mm-hmm.
But I've done
Oh,
it.
God.
I've been into like tinkering with like a vintage clock or something and going, I wonder if I can fix this. And you take it apart and you put it back together and you go, nope. But anyway, I just spent
Yeah.
3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's right, Mr. Sadie. I would need a much bigger house if she worked at a thrift store. Absolutely. That is not for me.
Or another house.
Yeah. Well, I understand, Nishana. She said I really should be working instead of talking to you guys. But before we open, all I do is straighten the shelves out and find the stuff that's coming in, and I have to price it and put it in my box. Well, there you go. You got time to talk to us.
Mm-hmm.
You got all the time in the world.
Hi, Julie.
Morning, Julie. But yeah.
Oh, good job, Kelly. She got a closing date.
Oh, good. May 28th. Yeah, that's like, what, 6 weeks away? That's awesome.
That was really cool.
That is very exciting. Very exciting.
So did you do anything yesterday, Valerie?
I listed.
I mean, besides that.
And I shipped.
No, you didn't go to Walmart or anything, no?
No, I didn't. I was a good girl yesterday and stayed home and stayed busy. Working on all my totes.
Yeah.
I've got so much testing to do. I got all those new CD and DVD players. Jeez.
I got a bunch of videos.
I mean, they're a great thing to sell, and you can get good profit out of them. But you got to take the time
to test them.
to get them tested.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I'm getting to the place now where that isn't even it's not even in my wheelhouse. Like, you know, I'm almost not even set up for that. Kind of the same thing with like video games. I can't test them because I don't have any systems.
Yeah.
So it's really not in my, you know, in my repertoire I totally ruined that. I chopped that word up completely. Anyway,
Repertoire.
Yeah.
repertoire. Yeah.
Well, and you're doing yourself a favor on like a VCR player if you test it real good, because you don't want to request for return on the suckers.
Right.
And you can always, you know, videotape it working, you know, and put that little clip in your description.
Yeah.
So, well, I do anyway. I'll videotape me putting a tape in it, hitting play, and then because the TV's right above it and showing that it's playing. So, a little extra work, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of sellers do that. I see that all the time on different YouTube channels.
Anything that's musical or movement, I'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And those of you who don't know, Lonnie has a video up on how to do that over at Garage Flips or Shed Flips.
Yeah. Put in videos of your used bras and you get lots of hits on there.
Yeah, okay. No. Now, if it was a musical brawl or something, had little twinkly lights, yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. Or the little or those little twirly things that the strippers wear. Yeah. I remember one strip club in Amarillo when I was in college that they had a girl that could twirl them any way she wanted, either both together or the other direction, or one going one way and one going the other.
Wow.
It's a talent.
Yeah, I guess so. If you'd like to call it that. I mean, that would take some talent. It's definitely some practice, kind of like a hula hoop.
Oh, what do we got here, Sadie? Let me look up this eBay number.
Oh, he's talking about his boss has a stacker trailer. And he's got to clean it up because the auction ends tomorrow. He said he bought a new coach and a stacker. Well, hell, why don't you buy it, Sadie? He said you'll need a bigger truck.
Oh, man. What is a stacker trailer?
I have no idea.
Is it a, it's a car hauler. Wow.
Oh. A portable parking lot.
Looks like you can fit like 4 cars in this sucker.
Oh my goodness.
No, I don't need that.
You can get a lot of inventory on that. Did you take your trailer with you when you went to the yard sales? Or you just piled everything in the back?
No, everything fit in the cab except for well, actually halfway through I passed my house, so I offloaded a bunch of stuff, and then I still couldn't get the big box of Hot Wheels sets in my cab. They take up a lot of room.
Yeah.
Even though those sets sell for pretty good, they're just monsters to ship because they're so big.
Oh, Sally, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just ordering my stuff on Walmart.
You look like you're falling asleep.
Right?
No, I had to make an order for groceries.
Mike says, think about how many mattresses and fridges you could fit on that.
Oh my god.
Oh, that trailer would hold a bunch of junk.
Woo! Loaded up. Yeah, that's big. And oh man, yeah, that's gonna be I'm gonna try to keep busy. What?
Sadie, you're a terrible person.
1,400 vacuum cleaners. That's exactly what Todd needs.
Yeah.
Oh
He's
my
a vacuum
God.
cleaner hauler.
You people are just evil to me. Here I am, a nice guy, and y'all just pick on me. And everyone should feel sorry for me instead of picking on me.
You come here for the abuse.
Yeah.
You know you miss us. You miss us when we don't come on. You can't get teased.
Yeah, I guess. Whatever.
Whatever.
So I got a book scanner in some of my travels Friday.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if I've been charging it, but I don't think it's working. Because I've charged it like overnight, and I hit the power button, and it doesn't go.
It's not in your fingers.
It's got 2 AAA rechargeable batteries in it,
Okay.
and I put regular AAA batteries in it, and it still didn't work. So I'm like, man, I hate not to be able to sell this. Anyway,
So it's not working at all.
I don't know if I'm just doing something wrong, but
Look it up. See if there's one on YouTube.
Maybe
it's called a socket.
well, do you have to connect it to Bluetooth?
I don't know. To even get the light to come on, you have to hook it to Bluetooth.
I don't know.
I don't either.
I don't know. You might see if you can find a manual on it.
Yeah.
Or see if there's some sort of reset. Like maybe in the battery compartment, maybe a reset button.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Are any of your lights coming on it?
The light on the top comes on when you plug the power cord into it,
Okay.
but then that's all it does. It just
So when the power cord is connected to it, does it do anything else?
no.
Hmm.
Nothing besides that light coming on.
Oh.
Let's see.
Oh.
Now, when Teresa got mine, I had to. It come with a manual, and it had like a QR code or a barcode you had to scan to set it up for what you were going to use it for.
Right.
So
you plug it in and you got the green light now.
Yeah.
because it has to be calibrated.
So you might need to do that.
But mine's just a regular barcode scanner. But you can use it for books, and you can set it up for regular barcode, or you can set it up for QR code, whichever one.
Now I got a flashing blue light when I hit the power button. What does that mean?
That's why you need the manual.
Yeah.
Maybe it's syncing to my computer.
Could be.
I don't know. I'll play with it some more. Maybe I'll
See if
go
you
to
can,
Google and read the directions.
yeah, that would be
But that's something different now. The light was green. Now it's blue flashing.
well, maybe that's a clue.
That's usually
Maybe
like it means it's pairing or something.
Something to that. Did you plug it in? Is it a plug-in USB port or a regular electric?
I don't think it plugs into anything. I think it's all
Wireless.
wireless. Yeah.
It's probably
But you plugged it in to charge it. What is it going into the electric socket or to the USB?
Yeah, it goes into electricity.
Okay.
sounds to me like it might be Bluetooth, and might be pairing with looking for something to pair with.
Just
Right.
regular.
Okay.
It's got a power box and just plugs into.
Yeah, I would definitely see if you can get a hold of a manual.
Yeah.
That should
I
help.
don't know. I've never had a book code reader before.
But it's not only for books, I would imagine. It's just a scanner, so you can use it for anything.
Oh yeah.
And if you can get it hooked up and usable, then you can use that, just basically put it in your pocket, or it looks like it has a lanyard that you could even use. So when you go to Home Depot, you can scan things in there to see, what they I don't know.
What's that old joke? Is that a scanner in your pocket, or are you just happy to see
There
me?
you go. Yep.
Sorry,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I went there.
You did.
Oh,
You sure enough did. What does it mean when it says, like on something that it's your second cousin once removed? What does that mean?
a second cousin is the child of your cousin
Huh?
once removed.
I am my own grandpa.
Once removed. So it'd be a cousin,
Right?
a kid of my cousin.
I
Right?
think.
I don't know. I was just curious.
I'm gonna look it up.
Or maybe it's the grandchild of your cousin is your second cousin once removed. I forget now. I used to know this, but somewhere in my old man mind, I've forgotten it.
Well, you probably don't use it every day.
No.
Mike says, I figured out one reason I've been gaining so much weight. I about quit high fructose corn syrup. I started drinking chocolate milk. A quart of that is 800 calories. Oh my gosh.
Okay, here you go, Valerie. Your second cousin is the grandchild of your great uncle or aunt. Your great uncle is in the same generation as your grandparents, which means that you are in the same generation as his grandchild. A cousin who is twice removed will be your cousin's grandchild or grandparent, or your grandparent's cousin.
Huh?
Wow.
I am my own grandpa.
I mean,
am my own grandpa.
that sounds correct, Sally, because it just does, but I don't know.
Carol said Todd used to know this from his dating days.
Yeah. You know you're a redneck if you go to a family reunion to look for dates.
Kelly says that once removed is the generation above you or below you.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sure I have plenty of family members I'd like to remove.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. That always confused me. So,
Yeah. Every time I go to a family funeral, I go, man, it's no wonder I don't keep in touch with you.
Thank
You
goodness
need to
I
be
only
removed.
see you a couple times every couple years.
Yeah, I get some of those second cousins hit me up after a funeral or a family reunion and go, you want to be Facebook friends? Oh.
Really? You really want me to answer that honestly?
the dreaded Facebook friends. I don't know why you would. I don't know why you would ask someone if they wanted to be your Facebook friend, like face to face. I mean, all you got to do is put a friend request in. So I mean,
Yeah, the friend request or whatever.
that's all you got to do, you know.
And then they send you a Facebook message or whatever, and you go, oh.
Yeah, and then they just want to talk, and they want to talk, and they want to talk.
Yeah, just go out and feed your hogs in your pen. I'll just know. Or go,
Oh God.
talk about your knitting to somebody else.
I still didn't get no damn coffee.
You didn't get any coffee, did you?
No, I've been trying to get. I went in there and I turned my coffee pot on, but it was unplugged.
Oh, yeah, that don't work very well.
No. Like, why do they think that the crock pot's more important than my coffee pot?
Right. What are they thinking?
My coffee pot is supposed to stay plugged in all the time.
Right.
Kelly, genealogy is like the biggest rabbit hole in the world.
And
We think we get rabbit holes on products we're looking up. Jeez. Once you get past your grandparents, it like boom, all the relatives you have.
yeah.
It's like you have like 8 million third cousins, or fourth cousins, whichever it is. The one that just goes bazoo, just like balloons, like, hey, we're fourth cousins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, wow.
That's good enough to marry.
I know. We're all cousins because, I mean, if you believe the Bible, we all came from Adam and Eve, so we're all cousins.
In one way or another.
Mr. said he was once removed from a bar, but he doesn't remember much about it.
Oh my
Was it
God.
called the Cousins Bar or what?
Kelly said, I traced my husband's family back to the Mayflower.
Wow,
What?
that is pretty crazy.
That's crazy. Crazy.
He traced ours to the Beaumont horse trading, which is a big one of our family sires was part of the Man of War horse line.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's so cool. It's one of the coolest things I've ever learned so far.
Yeah. Wow.
I think both sides of my family came from poor dirt farmers.
Yeah.
Both sides. I mean, just poor folks that barely made it over on some random ship from England. Hey, we're here now. We can raise potatoes and dirt here like we did in England. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Shirley says if you're adopted and find 5 biological siblings at 60, you don't even try. Oh my gosh. Well, it is 9:03. It is time to get busy. I gotta get up, get started, get moving, or I'm gonna be in trouble. So
Yeah. I need to list 500 items today so it
Me too.
doesn't start falling over.
I'll
I
reach you.
need to get some things done. So we're gonna wrap it up, and I hope everybody has a great day. Get lots of sales, and see you all tomorrow.
Yes.